I cannot afford any of this. This sucks. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back. This video is gonna be like more so an opinionated video. I actually kind of haven't gotten around to, talking about this sort of thing because I was out on vacation and now I'm back. I'm ready to talk about it right now. So as you probably know by now, Qwel had made a new statement and it is quite better than the previous one. From pretty much what it says, Qwel is pretty much just gonna take responsibility and it is stepping back, not down, from making the game, being like the visionary lead and whatnot. And she's also supposedly like committed to, making things right with like the victims that she's affected and just left to focus on herself. And she also notes that the ceases and desists that were sent out to the victims were actually not because of her, but it was because of her legal team. Like her legal team is meant to do that. It was likely not her decision to make. Or, no, not likely, it wasn't. It was not. And she has asked her legal team not to pursue anybody further. I think most of us, or I don't know, some of us have been under the misconception that Qwel sent those ceases and desists, but no, it was her legal team. And so yeah, for the time being, she's just not anywhere near Danny's world for the time being. She's just gone. And it's not known when she'll come back. For a bit, I've been wanting for her to get away from Danny's world for a bit, and now, although temporarily, it's real. She stepped down. That's good. That's pretty good. Alongside that, there's been a new tune recently released. Qwel, the candle guy. A couple of you seem to hate, but that's like expected. And I've seen people like slowly opening up to like the game again. They're like getting back into it. Others are just diving straight back into Danny's world after they thought that, the apology was sufficient enough for them. Which I want to make it clear, although I'll likely not come back to it in any capacity right now. If you're playing Danny's world right now, I'll be slightly less mad at you compared to before the second apology came out. This was a joke, by the way. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Personally, I just kind of stopped caring about the game at this point. Although I do sort of miss it from time to time. But me personally, I'm not going back into the game. I'm not going back into the game. I feel like I am not ready for this. I feel like I'm just not ready to get back into Danny's world, honestly. It's gonna take a heck of a long while to rebuild my trust with, the devs. Well, not devs, actually. There's like over 100 employees that are working on Danny's world. Not them. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Qwel specifically. It's gonna take a heck of a long while for me to, get back all my trust and like confidence and going back into the game and such. And honestly, I don't know when that confidence will come back. Honestly, it'll probably never come back, actually. But again, I don't really care. Honestly, I'm not really gonna get mad at you if you play the game. The apology was like really, it was definitely better than the last apology. It is really good. She addressed it way better this time around. And it's like the same length as the last apology. No, the first apology is like slightly longer. Where I lost my train of thought. I actually lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was at. Let me just reiterate, I guess. Me personally, I'm not coming back to the game. I'm just not going to. I don't feel safe to do so. And I do not have enough trust in Blush Crunch and more specifically Qwel to do so. Oh yeah, I'm playing the new update. I haven't... Oh. What? I have one appointment. So that's what happens when these guys come in. And I do not know when I'll come back. It's likely that I'll never come back to the game, honestly. But if you play the game, but opinions could change, anything could happen. But if you play the game, if you personally still playing the game, I don't care I used to care a lot, actually. Before this new apology, I was like, grr, if you play Danny's World, you're a bad person, grr. I've never said it in public, but I always thought of people like that. I always thought, like, the people playing the game during the controversy is just not as good as Qwel for herself. Not to the same extent, but you know. But nowadays, that feeling is just kind of gone away, and now it's just replaced with indifference. So if you play Danny's World and you're around me, you'll likely be okay. Or not. And if you notice that, like, other people are slowly getting back into Danny's World and you personally also aren't playing it, don't harass them. Don't, like, make fun of them, poke fun of anything like that. Don't harass them. Because it's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. The Blush Crunch staff, you know, the ones that the 100 or so that are working there also have been affected by this. They've been, you know, harassed, doxxed, as well as Qwel, as well as, I think, the head of Blush Crunch, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't do that. It's just not worth it. It doesn't really help anybody in this case. And honestly, you're just better off playing, like, a different game, like how I'm doing. Also, this event is kind of sick, actually. I like how they went about it. I thought they wouldn't make it this special, but yeah, it's nice. Again, this is very unscripted. I don't like I don't like making scripts for my videos. It just feels inauthentic. I just rather say what I want to say in that moment, honestly. So yeah, if you play the game, you're not really a bad person. Yeah, so if you still play the game, that's okay. That's okay. I'll get back into it someday whenever I'm just ready for it, but not now. You're not gonna see Danny's World content from me right now. Artwork, on the other hand, maybe. I haven't done it. I have not made any artwork of the characters in quite a while. It's not like it's not like I hate doing it. It's just that I just haven't done it. So yeah, so yeah, maybe you'll see Danny's World art from me at some point. But content about the game? No. No, sir. Also, the new tune is nice. Apparently, people have been saying that he sucks, or he's corny, or something. They're slightly right. This, Waxwell is like an antagonist, isn't he? And his, like, whole gimmick is just that he tries to be a villain and it just doesn't work out for him. You know, I don't think it's really that bad. I don't know how he plays, either. No, I think that's it. I think I'm done. That's how I feel about this whole ordeal. Me personally, I think the apology was overall way better than last one. Even if it's like less lengthy than the first one, I think. I know I'm probably gonna title this something stupid like, "So Qwel responded, should you still play Danny's World?" And my answer is, if you want to, honestly. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna get pissed off at you if you still play the game. I'm just not gonna do that. Am I gonna get flack for saying all this? Maybe. I think the better answer to that question is play at your own discretion. Remember whose game you're playing. And also take note of the fact that Qwel will come back eventually. She will come back. It's not like she's gone forever. So just keep that in mind if you're playing the game. Or unless you're like me and just don't want to support the game in any way. Like not buying the plushies, not buying the game passes, not playing the game in general. Even if you don't meet the criteria for the developers getting paid, it's just to be on the safe side. I don't know if I'm... Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna get flack for this opinion, but I don't care because I'm gonna leave the comments open, unmoderated, mind you. I'm just gonna leave them open, out in the wild, so that you guys can tell me what you think. Because I kind of like to hear what you think of all this. I'm very curious on what your perspective or what kind of new points to bring to the table if there are any. Also, tell me how Qwel plays. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I think that's actually it. I don't have anything else to say. I think I've said everything that I needed to say. Do not harass people over their opinions, including me. I'm just putting it out there. There's no need to get pissy. You should also respect the people who are still playing the game. Don't like dox them or anything. Just leave them alone. Again, feel free to share what you think about this whole thing in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.